Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Stonehearth Alpha 20. I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is going to be part 17 of our new Nerdingham Let's Play. Things are going very, very well indeed. We have Fort Nerdingham right here, which is going to be gearing up to defend itself once again. Last episode, we went ahead and built a gong, which was previously here. It's now over in this spot, the basic Scouts gong. Today, we are working on the decorative elite gong, which is basically going to summon tougher enemies, which is kind of fine by me. I'm not too worried about summoning tougher enemies. I do realize, though, that with my net worth being so much lower than it has been previously, we are going to have some issues if people start dying during these attacks, because we're not always going to be able to get back the hearthlings that we lose. So we're going to need to be aware of the fact that, you know, we might need to bring that net worth up a little bit. I think it'll be okay for the time being. I don't think it's going to be a major issue, but we're going to need to bring it up eventually. Now, where are my blacksmiths? Monty, what are you doing? Where are you, Monty? There you are, right. So you are hauling things at the minute as opposed to getting that, that hat, or is that the hat? No, that's a window. Interesting. I feel like the hat was probably stored in one of these chests, and with these chests no longer being, well, placed, I feel like we maybe can't get the hat anymore. So that may have been a mistake, but we'll make it work. We will absolutely make it work. I might just have to place a bunch of storage chests down there or something, which if I have to do that, then so be it. We'll do it. But hopefully we can maybe get ourselves another hat or something. There's some enemies out there that I would like to go and attack. I mean, these guys aren't going to be dropping any hats. They don't have any hats because they're... I mean, they barely have heads as it is. But we'll head out and attack these guys, get ourselves some XP for the footmen and all that stuff. Hopefully, we can get the elite gong fairly soon. So that guy is going to be dead in no time. Focus on the biggin, and he's been destroyed as well. And there we go. That was remarkably easy. That was ever so slightly silly is what that was. Any news? No, still no gong. I can see this being a bit of a pain in the butt, to be honest. I mean, it's going to be good that we're getting all of our storage stuff moved over to here. It's just that, you know, it's, number one, taking a while, and number two, like I said, proving to be a bit of a pain in the butt. But we're nearly done, I suppose. Let's move the fire pit, because I don't really want the fire pit to be there anymore. I'd much rather it was, maybe there? Doesn't seem like a dreadful location. We could throw it sort of there, but it won't really go central. Where can we put the fire pit? We could put it in there, but again, it's not really gonna go central, which is a bit of a pain in the butt. It can go central sort of that way, I think. But then again, I do want to put a fountain there. So the fire pit, I guess, can just live over there. Yeah, just throw the fire pit there. That'll be fine. It'll light up that little space at the back. Oh, there's some... No, that's not work being done. That's just more storage stuff being done. Fair enough. That's fair enough. I guess the blacksmith will get around to working eventually. There's not actually anything else over here that needs moved other than that, so... I don't think we're going to see all that many people coming back across the bridge. Which is pretty good news. We are pretty much looking after ourselves in the fort. Also, these trees got a lot bigger, a lot quicker than I thought they would. Interesting. Fair enough. Are you done with the thing yet? No. Are you even working on it? Is my question. Daily update. We have a lot of food. We have a heck of a lot of food. Where's my blacksmith? Monty. What are you actually... Where are you going? You're going out for the loot, aren't you? You're going way out there for that loot. You're not actually going to get the hat, are you? Oh boy. Any of you by any chance? No, none of you are the type of kobold I'm looking for. It might have been a mistake to go and actually get rid of the, to go and get rid of that old building. That might have been a really bad move. And if it was, then oh boy. That might have seriously messed things up here, because the hat was in one of the chests. And no, it isn't. You better not be going where I think you're going. No, you're not. That's fine. Red team's on the way. Where are you going? Tell me you're not going for the loot back there. Oh, they are actually invading. Right. We need to retreat. Nice and quickly. You're gonna get destroyed. Yeah, that was to be expected. Rufus, let's sell some stuff to you, buddy. Let's sell you some doors. And some doors. Let's sell you some windows. And some windows. And a bunch of chests. There you go. Enjoy that. Did I sell them? I don't know if I did. I think I did. Fair enough. We have a bunch of trees that we can place at some point as well. But for the time being, red team, I need you to go and focus out here. Let's get straight through and focus on the archer. Actually, no. Focus on the clerics. Always focus on the clerics. Every time. There we go. So there's 3 people injured out here. It's actually a bit of a concern. We should be alright, though. It was more my, it was my stupid fault that they actually wound up getting injured like that. Come on, we got this. We got this. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. There we go. Right, not that guy. Turn off alert mode. Let's get people out here to start rescuing Kevin Hart. Get Lorna and get Ella. There we go. 3 people needing rescued. Fortunately, we're going to come out and grab them and take them across the bridge back into the fort, so they're going to be nice and secure. It's just going to take a little while to do that. Have we started work on the thing yet? I have a feeling that the answer is going to be a resounding no. Of course it is. I'm honestly not convinced we even have that hat anymore. Like, I'm really not convinced that it even exists anymore. Although apparently it does. I would love to know where it is. Because I'm fairly sure the blacksmith has no interest in actually doing what I want the blacksmith to do. Unless... Is there something I'm missing? I feel like there isn't. I don't know. Maybe it'll get done eventually. Maybe it won't. I guess what we can do is... whilst we're waiting, whilst we're not doing anything else, I'd like to maybe design some little buildings out here. Because, you know, we can get some little, like, individual houses or something. We can do something. Let's begin with a sort of sea wall. Let's actually try and make this look like it is like a little coastal thing here. So I want it to go just the whole way along here. So it is going to be made of, it's going to have foundations. Foundations are probably fine. We'll go for the standard pattern that we go for. Sort of like this. And just bring it right along. Just all of that. And right up to that point. Bring it right up to that point as well. Right up to the side of the bridge. And I'd also like to bring it sort of off the base of the bridge. Just like that. So there's a gap of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go like that. And then loop to there. So that's totally fine. And then we'll do the same like this. And then the seawall is going to continue. This isn't the actual full seawall right here. This is just a path, by the way. The seawall itself is going to be much more impressive. Don't you worry. So that's the path part done. Daily updates in. That's totally fine. Could I dig out that bit as well? That would be nice to just get like that. Well, actually, no, that'll be covered, so that's fine. Let me then go into freestanding walls. Would that work? It does. It is a good height. It is actually like the perfect height. So we'll go for freestanding walls. Wall material is not going to be wood. It is going to be stone. It's going to be that old stone. And the columns I'm actually thinking they will just be stone as well. Maybe blue? No, maybe like a dark red for the columns. So we'll go like that. And apparently that doesn't work. Or apparently it does and I can't see it for some reason. Interesting. So I'm going to have to use slabs on this, which is fine by me. Not really sure what way I want to do the pattern here, though. I could use this. I could use that stuff to make the wall. I think I'll use this instead. So that's just going to come along like this. And it's going to make the seawall out of that that kind of nice color there. I actually kind of like the idea of going for, like getting a nice red or something onto the bit where the path is. I think that could look really nice. So we'll bring it up to there. Then I think I will go for something like a rustic red, just as like a lip there to mark where the path's going to be. You'll not see this from the path. This is just going to be visible from the castle, basically. Then the rest of it can be... Actually, you know what? Bring that lip out a little bit. Give it an overhang. Just like that. And then what we'll do is we can put something like this up here. The gunmetal sort of grey color. Maybe we'll go for trout. Let's go for trout as the lining color. That's a bit of a misplace there. We'll not worry too much about it. So something like that. And I think that looks nice. I like the overhang. I do like cutting that corner out though. I think that looks a little bit better. And what I can do is I can go in and I can put some decorations in. And we'll go for like these in the corners. I think that's fairly impressive looking. In fact, it would look better if I did it that way. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of construction to do, but let's get it done. Okie dokie, construction has started, and this is what it's going to look like. We have some nice little designs in there with the seawall coming the whole way across. I think it's going to look pretty darn good, to be honest. Like, it's simple. I'll admit, it's nothing too complex. But I think that simplicity is what helps it look pretty good. Now, Rufus is here with some stuff. I'm actually not going to buy anything from him, obviously. Gonna be selling him some stuff just to clear out all of our storage. Let's see. We have a lot of things we could get rid of, really. Heck of a lot of things we could get rid of. A lot of beds, that's for sure. We still have that hat. We have a lot of trees. We should probably place some of those trees at some point, but we'll do it eventually. Why are you all standing around not doing anything? Like, what's the plan here, guys? You are just stood around doing nothing. There you go. So now you're also... Oh, you were stuck. That's what it was. Fair enough. Yeah, so until that's built, they're not going to be able to actually get back up that bit, which is a bit of a pain. And that's why that ladder exists. So hopefully they can start building fairly soon. That would be nice to see some construction get done. But for the time being, this is totally okay. Do we have the gong yet? Or are we still... Yeah, we're still waiting on it. I have a feeling that is never going to be done. Which, it's probably fine. It is probably fine that that gong will never actually get done. It's probably for the best, really, because it means that I'm never going to have to be attacked by anything tougher than what's currently attacking me. So, I've got that going for me, I guess. Let's see. You guys are just the standard sort of group. This kobold here is not wearing the right hat, so they'll attack eventually, but there's nothing that's going to come of it. There's nothing beneficial to come of an attack from those guys, so I mean, we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Let's have a look. What are you heading out with? You're heading out with some stone. That's good, because that means we might actually see some construction get done. Still nothing there. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's disappointing is what it is. But at least, you know, progress. We're getting a wall. We're getting a sea wall. It's going to look beautiful. We're going to build a village behind it. It's going to look good from this end of the castle. We might build a sea wall sort of around. We could build a wall around this island. That is definitely a thing we could do, but I feel like that's a bit much. I feel like a lot of this series is focused on building walls, and I don't know if I'm comfortable with that. Okay, it's been like 10 minutes. I've been sat here just watching my hearthlings do what they're doing, and this gong still hasn't been built, so I kind of feel like getting rid of that building was a bad idea, and I know that some of you might be tempted to say, hey, why don't you just roll the save back and, you know, not delete the building until the gong's done. I don't know if I want to. I mean, I do really enjoy the kind of the combat of this game. I enjoy the challenge of trying to build better units and all that stuff, but I feel like at this point we're not really being challenged anyway, because for the most part, I mean, we can focus on one enemy, kill them in seconds, kill clerics really easily, we can slow them down, set them on fire, we have every type of unit and all that stuff, so I don't really know if I want to go ahead and constantly trigger tougher and tougher enemies, because I don't think it's going to be a huge issue. What I will do, what I will say, is if I can solve the problem, if I can make the gong, if I can get it made, I absolutely will. But I'm not that concerned if it doesn't get made for a while. It's not that much of a big deal. I'm really enjoying the creative side of this game, because it's still a bit of a challenge. You know, I still have to maintain trees and all that stuff. Speaking of which, I should probably go ahead and plant a bunch of them, because I do have a bunch of them. So if we go into here, we've got 33 oak tree saplings, so we'll go ahead and place a bunch of those around like this. And this will give us a bunch of trees to chop down in a little while, which will be beautiful stuff. So I'm just going to place a whole bunch of these saplings around like so. We're down to 20 of them. We'll get a couple out there like that. And we'll just sort of bring them over this way a little bit. And just make this look like a bit more of a dense forest than it would have been before. So something just a wee bit like that should do the job. We'll get those all placed soon enough, hopefully. And there we go. Those can all be placed. They'll grow eventually. The net worth is very, very low. Very alarmingly low. Good lord. We're going to have to do something about that. We're going to have to pay close attention to the net worth, because if we do lose hearthlings, we won't get them back. Not for a long time. Now, we do have some mining going on down here. They're doing a pretty good job with it as well. But that said, I mean, a lot of my hearthlings are just sort of doing, well, I'd say they're doing nothing, but they are actually doing a fair bit. The farmers are doing a pretty good job, to be honest, so I think saying they're doing nothing is a bit unfair. Here's a question. Can I go to my mason and get that bloody fountain yet? No. No, I can't. We still need heavy bandages. What level is the herbalist? Herbalist is still level 2. Seriously? You're still level 2? Requires a placed herbalist level. What? We have one, don't we? Whoa! Okay. Where did all of my stations go? Those workstations still exist. Right. Okay. That's a bit weird. Let's get those back in then. So the herbalist is going to work out of that spot. The carpenters are working out of that spot. And also that spot. Then we had, I think, the potter in this corner, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I saw a really good comment recently, which was, oh, I don't remember who it was, but it was with reference to the potter. And someone was really disappointed that I didn't make Harry the potter. And you know what? I'm actually kind of disappointed myself that I didn't think to make Harry the potter. But, you know, that's fine. We saved ourselves a lot of Mr. Potter jokes. So, that's probably for the best. Let's get this thing into that spot. Let's get that into that spot and sort of that into, there, I guess. Here we go, that should be fine. So we'll get those all placed, which means everybody can get back to work, which is exactly what we want. Let me go to your workshop there and say, I'd like you to make me, I'm going to say 40 of that. Get me 40 of that. And that's all you're going to need. So we'll see what happens. I don't know why all that was gone. No idea whatsoever. Very strange. But we should be alright. Everybody can get back to work soon enough and do their thing. How's this all going? This is actually going very, very slowly over here. I feel like they're not working on this as quickly as I'd like them to. It is just, it's taking longer than something of this size really should take. Oh, good lord, look at this. These oak trees are a little bit overgrown, so let's maybe do something about that. That's less than ideal, so we'll just get those chopped down nice and quickly. And that'll remind me never to place oak trees in the middle of the fort again. Unfortunately, I did place a couple of them there, so that might become a problem. Can I move them? No. Those are officially small oak trees there. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so those are going to get pretty big. Those are going to grow in size and certainly look interesting. Can I move? No, once the saplings are placed, that's too bad. Okay, yeah, this will look interesting when it's done. And it's all, you know, grown and all that stuff. It's gonna look overgrown, basically. That's kind of the gist of it. It is gonna look overgrown. Let me also go in and just chop down these trees here. I don't think they're all too necessary, especially since we're gonna be putting some buildings in there eventually. Okay, so I tore those oak trees down because they were just going to get too big. What I am going to do, though, whilst these guys are all building this stuff, is build a structure in this corner here that I think could look quite nice. Also, the herbalist just got to level 3, so I'm kind of excited about that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to build something that's basically going to be a tavern. Goblin thieves, really. What are the goblin thieves going to do exactly? They can't get in. There's literally nothing they can do. The tavern could look nice over there, actually. Now, we'll do it in here. This bit's sort of done already, so we'll go for some custom design here. The floor is obviously going to have to be wood. Daily updates in. We're not going to get much from that. Farmer level 6 is beautiful news. So let's go. Let's just go the whole way to there. Actually, let's not. We'll go to that point. It doesn't need to be huge. Doesn't need to be an absolutely enormous building. So let's do something like that could be nice. Just something small that we can get a couple of seats into and kind of make look like a bit of a tavern or something. So that'll be fine. I want to put some walls on it. The walls are obviously going to have to be this kind of dark wood. We're going to need to get some pillars onto it as well. What did I do for this one? So that was also wood pillars with the Bistra columns, I think it was. That is not correct right there. The wall material is actually going to be that. There we go. So that's totally fine. What I'm going to do with that is I am going to get a floor on this. And the floor material is also going to be wood. We're going to go for ash because it looks quite nice. We're not quite going to do it like that, though. The floor material is, once again, going to be ash. We're going to bring it across. I need to do this properly. I think it needs to go like this. And that should be fine. I think. No. I need to bring it out like this. It goes the whole way around the whole, just around the whole thing. Then it sticks out at the front, possibly? No, it doesn't stick out at the front. The Bistra bit sticks out at the front, so it goes like that. And then I just set... Oh, wait, that isn't right either. So that Bistra bit was supposed to stick out at the front. The ash bit doesn't. So we get rid of the ash. We get rid of the ash and the ash. Then we go back in with the Bistra blocks. And that should let me do what I want to do, which is that. Yeah, there we go. The walls here are going to be that material. So it has this nice little overhang at the front. And that just looks perfect to me. So the roof's going to go on that. The roof is going to be like that. It's going to be made of... It's going to be the brown roof because that looks best. We could go for a bit of a higher thing on it. We could, you know, offset the roof a bit. But that is already quite a tall building. So we'll bring that down a little bit. And that looks fine to me. I do like it. We're going to need to do some work here to get an interior on it. So what I'm thinking is a staircase can go over in this side. So we'll get some stairs. The stairs are going to be made out of bistra as well. They are going to be 2 bits wide. And they're going to go there. Now that's maybe not going to work. So I might have to just erase that little bit too. And go in with the stairs again. There we go. So that should work pretty nicely. I do hear some fighting going on. Yeah, giant zombie attacking kobolds, actually. Are they, by any chance, elite kobolds? No. None of those are elite kobolds, which is annoying the heck out of me because there's nothing I can do about the gong. Again, not much point worrying about it, really. So I'm not going to stress about it completely, but it's still sort of annoying. Let's go to this building now. Let me get some slabs. Let me get a nice... I'm going to go for like a stone bar, I think. I think that could look kind of nice. So we'll go for this sort of thing. I like it. I like it. It's fairly basic, but it does what it needs to do. We can get like some chests back there or something if we wanted to. We could put a writing desk, but I think we'll just go for something like the large crate into the corner. Just like that. So a bit of storage. And then this bit is just going to be for seating. So we want to get like a dining table. And we'll throw a dining table just there. And we'll get some seats around it because we should have a few. So there and there. Let me also keep the game running because there's no point pausing it. And we can get some seats up by the bar, I suppose. Doesn't seem like a dreadful idea. So get a seat there and there and there. And I do want to get another dining table in here. So let's go for that spot. And get me a chair just on that side and on that side. And that should do the job, really. More goblin thieves, that's fine. Yeah, that should do the job for that bit. As for upstairs, I feel like we could just go for more of the same. So let me bring that across. We'll go for like, we'll actually not go for stone there. Stone's probably a bit much there. So we'll go for the bistra. Or whatever it's called. I know I'm probably horrendously mispronouncing that. I do apologize. Let me actually change that up a little bit. So it's going to go like this instead. There we go. That looks pretty good to me. So I think we could just put more seats up here. I think that'd look kind of nice. This is just going to be a place that they can eat. That's the thing to keep in mind. It's not really going to be for much else. There's not much point to it other than that. And even then, it's not going to be the main place that they eat because there are other places all of the Hearthlings can go to enjoy themselves a nice meal. So this really is just for aesthetics at this point. It really is. So we'll get a couple of seats there, a couple of little individual seats. We'll get a table, let's see, there as well. And let's get some chairs around that, like so. There we go. So that seems fine. Let's bring the walls all away. And we need to get an entrance on this. The entrance, I think, can be... we could put a reinforced wood door on there. Definitely an option. I think the big double door is kind of the one to go for, though. So we'll throw it there, because I'd like to get a window to the left of it. So the double door is going to go there. We're going to get a nice big window there. And like that as well. I think that looks pretty good for the lower floor. Upstairs is just going to be spread out quite nicely like that. I don't know if I like that, actually. I guess I could put a sign in the middle. Yeah, that'll work. We can get a sign in the middle. This bit is going to have a couple of windows. Undo that one. Or just erase that one, rather. So yeah, that bit can have a couple of windows. Upstairs on this side is just going to have sort of the same, but spread out a bit more. Yeah, that kind of works. Let's do the same on this side of the upstairs as well. Just to make both sides match. And then this side isn't going to have any windows at all. The back of this building probably doesn't need them either. But I think just to be safe, I will go for something like this, just so that, you know, there's at least some detail. Some detail back there. Because I want to put some stuff behind the building at some point. I do want to flesh all of this out, but this seems like a good start to the little town. So the inn sign is going to go up there. I'm going to want to get some wooden wall lanterns, so we'll try and put those above the door like that. They clip horrendously, though. So maybe we'll not do that. We'll put some lights there and there. And we do need... Oh, I got rid of the bloody door, didn't I? That's not really what you want to do. Because we kind of need it. Have I done it wrong? Did I space all that out wrong? I guess we'll go for... Hold on a minute. Did I genuinely space that out wrong? Huh. I didn't realize. Right. Reinforced door there then, and another window. Sure. That looks alright. I kind of like that, actually. We can get a light above that. I don't think it'll look terrible in that spot. No, that looks pretty good, actually. So a light's going to go there above the door. We do want some lights on the inside. Definitely want some lights on the inside. So there and there should be fine. There and there should be fine. We're going to get one just above the door. We're going to get one behind the bar. And we'll get one sort of beside, like, just like that'll do. So that should be plenty of light for that building. So that's going to be an inn. And I like it. I really like it. So, we'll say that the building is done. We'll say build it. Yes, start building. But then we're going to pause. And we'll come back to that in a little bit. Once some good stuff's been done in terms of the sea wall. Which is actually coming along quite nicely. I told them to pause the building on that. Apparently they don't care for orders. Or are they just mining it out in preparation for building? I think that might be what they're doing. Yeah, that seems to be exactly what they're doing. Fair enough. Oh, no, they literally could not care about what I have to say. Continue building then. Pause building, please. I want you to finish the sea wall first, because if you don't, this is going to be an absolute pain in the butt. Oh, it's been a while since we've seen invaders like this. Let's have red team go and respond, because we only have one gate there, and they could very quickly break through. Red team. Oh yeah, no, this is going to be an issue. Alert mode. Let's get alert mode going. Oh, they can get around. Oh, boy. Oh, that's bad. There is a weakness in our defenses, apparently. Oh, did not think about that. Really didn't think about that. Huh. Okay. That's an issue. That is definitely an issue. Fortunately, they are all gonna chase my soldiers. Who's low on health? Piat Walden. Right. Focus that guy, please. Let's get him killed nice and quickly. Someone's down. That's fine. We'll make it work. Who's this? That's the clerics. The clerics are getting ever so slightly effed up at the moment. Come on. Come on. Focus on the guys that are doing damage here. So we need to improve our defenses, apparently. That's annoying. That is, yeah, incredibly annoying. Someone go and rescue Piat, please. That'd be really nice of whoever does it. Have I got any of the cobblestone wall things left? No, I don't. Okay. I do have more gates, though, so let's get some gates on the go. Just to, re-secure our entrances. There we go. Re-secure that one as well, please. And that looks good to me. Right, so those are going to be placed. We do need to go to the mason, and we need to say, hey, buddy, would you mind making me some cobblestone fences? Just a bunch of them. So we can just re-secure the borders that we have. Because I'm not feeling too safe. Definitely not feeling too safe. Don't know if I'm a fan of the fact that I'm not feeling too safe here, but... Well, you know, these things happen. These things happen. Anybody gonna head out and get back to construction. Certainly looks like it. There we go. Beautiful. That seawall is absolutely coming along. Let me have a look in here and just make sure that, or just to check if the mason's doing anything. Is the mason actually doing anything? Yeah, the mason is actually doing stuff. Good. Well, I assume the mason's doing stuff. The blacksmith has been doing stuff for a while and nothing's come of it, so you can't really be too sure if the blacksmith is actually doing anything. But I guess we'll find out. This notification for Rufus Garrow really needs to get off the screen, so let's see. Let's sell a bunch of wool. There we go. That'll do the job. Carpenter level 3. Beautiful news. Any word on Herbalist level 4? No, not yet. I guess we can get there eventually. We do need to make things like courage tonics or strength tonics. Let's just have you make like another 30 of those, because that's really the easiest way to do it. That net worth is still climbing, which is beautiful to see. Very nearly done with the seawall here. Quite excited about that. What the hell is that? A general's hat. So we got a general's hat, but we still haven't made the gong. I mean, fair enough. I would really like the gong, but I'm still not convinced that's ever actually going to happen at this point, so... Oh, Jesus. Oh, I didn't realize... Piat Walden. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Someone go get Piat. Please. Oh, God, please. I didn't see Piat Walden. Can someone rescue Piat, please? And Piat's dead. Okay. That's annoying. Is what that is. Are you serious? You're gonna grab the arrows, yeah, and the bow. Okay. So, Piat Walden's dead. That's 3 that we've lost thus far. And that's dangerous, because we might not get another one. We might legitimately not get another Hearthling for a while. And if that's the case, then it's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Definitely a bit of a problem. We're going to need to bring that net worth up considerably. The way to do that, of course, is to build things, so we're just going to have to focus on building things for a while. And depending on what way you play Stonehearth, or what way you like watching Stonehearth, that's either going to be great news, or you're not going to be pleased at all. Either way, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave it there for today. Not interested, Rufus. Next time, all of this will be done, I figure. I'll go ahead and get them to finish the seawall and finish the building. And I think I might throw together a couple of ideas for other buildings as well, just to, you know, just to get them built, and we can start building them in the next episode. It saves me building them on camera, which can be really tedious. So, with that in mind, thank you kind of for watching. This has been Stonehearth Alpha to Alpha 9. Alpha 9, Alpha 20. Stonehearth Alpha 20. There's so many alphas. So many alphas. Factorio's an alpha as well. Anyway, this has been Stonehearth Alpha 20, Part 17. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!